Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. Today, we are taking a look at, from the G.I. Joe Renegades 30th Anniversary line, this is Airtight. Now, the interesting thing about this figure is that this is meant to represent both the a update of the classic Airtight character, as well as being the Renegades incarnation. If you remember at the end of the episode where Airtight is introduced, he has been infected with a deadly virus, so he has to don this suit to prevent spreading the virus, even though he himself has been cured. And that in this suit he will be able to work um, to find a cure for the virus, cure himself and anybody else. Um, The accessories are actually kind of cool. I know in the history of Joe, people have made jokes. He's a giant, has a giant vacuum cleaner, but that's actually a very important tool. That's a hazardous um, air vacuum that can actually contain the various hazardous matters. It's actually connected to his backpack there. And then he has this little bit of I think it's like a Geiger counter or some sort of containment type of sample type of doohickey. But it is a really cool figure. I like the folds in the costume and stuff like that. And it's just comes with accessories that are functional and do what they have to do, and he does it in a understated manner that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad figure. Stripping Airtight down, we can see that he does have a normal head under the mask. If I'm not mistaken, and I probably am, this is the same head that was used for Dragonski. It's very nice. You have that, um, you know, pull pull tight windbreaker style hood there that protects the head from the helmet. Moving down, you have that yellow and green classic colored suit. This was repainted in Tiger Force colors as the character Arturo. I hope I said that right. I hope I got the right character, but for all the times Mike on What's on Joe Mind was going off on it. But as you can see, it's just, very basic yellow and green, but there are details in the suit, for the folds and stuff, which are really intricate and really cool. Now, articulation, it is a ball jointed head, but it is limited due to the collar of the hood. Universal shoulders, 90-degree bends at the elbow, does have the enhanced wrist articulation. Some people might think that it would be a waste on a character like this, but when you're dealing with an accessory that's attached by the hose, you do want that extra little bit of wrist pivot just to help secure the device in the hand, that it won't pull out or what have you. Ball jointed hips, double jointed knees, and standard ankle articulation. Um, the ankle pivot really didn't start becoming pronounced, I think, really with the retaliation line. So there's that. Along with the accessories we saw at the beginning, Airtight comes with two additional accessories that I think are just new to this release of the figure. Namely, that's an oxygen tank right here, and that tactical shotgun that we've been seeing really since Rise of Cobra and the later parts of the 25th anniversary line. Kinda odd that the guy who carries around an oxygen tank would come with a shotgun. Um, can kinda, well, tactical shotgun, sparks, explosions, blow himself up. It's not as good as, say, blowtorch coming with mines, but it's still a questionable thing. And the oxygen tank, I do like the little bit of detail here where there is some writing on the back. It's just black lines. There's no actual print, but it is nice to see it there. One thing I also just thought of, I kind of find it funny that since our Airtight technically was in Renegades was not part of the military, he's allowed to come with a tactical shotgun. I just think that's funny. But then again, the classic character I should say, was part of G.I. Joe, but so, suspension of disbelief. Airtight is a really cool figure. I remember a lot of people not expecting to like him, but they ended up just liking it so much because of the details in the costume and the way the accessories worked really well and the hands were good at holding it. Um, you can't find this on the secondary market. To be honest, I don't really see another version of Airtight coming anytime soon. Maybe it'll pop up in a movie line, um, something like that, but not looking like this is the classic update. But it's like I said, it's worth a pickup. Aftermarket prices aren't too bad. Um, hey, check it out. Fill a hole in your collection. Like I said with the Storm Shadow, one of the things that disappointed me with Renegades ending the way it did is that I don't think we got a completion to Airtight's story. It would have been nice to see if he was able to find a cure to the virus and help himself. Maybe in doing so, he would decide to start working for G.I. Joe and the U.S. government to atone for the lies that Cobra had told him. And, that would have been nice. But who knows? I'm sure there's somebody's written fan fiction that fills in all the gaps. This is your old pal Chuck for Airtight. We will see you next time.